Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out Visitor Center free roam for Lego Jurassic World. And yes, it's actually in the first area still, Isla Nublar. We have a couple of requirements for the free roam, that you actually complete the story and the free play. That'll give you all the characters and all the dinos needed. We get all the collectibles shown on the right hand side, and we also pick up a few random characters scattered throughout the area. So now if you've been following along video for video, we actually tackled the Visitor Center very quickly to get the 2X brick in our free play series. So that was our prerequisite for starting our free play. So the red brick is actually not shown in this video. Like, we don't actually get the red brick, we get a purple stud instead. But as we make our way from our last destination around through up to the front kiosk here in front of the Visitor Center, we're going to go ahead and check out all of the items scattered around the center. Now, as I already mentioned, the red brick is not showing there because we've already obtained it, but we are going to show you in the video exactly where it is and how to get it. So there is a collectible quick link for that down below, as well as all of the other ones. So as we get things started, over on the left-hand side of the Visitor Center, there's a couple scaffoldings over here. And on the front side of the first one, you actually find a Buddy Boosts spot. You can actually lift your little guy up and push the box down below, build up the pieces into a ladder, which will get you up on that second and higher scaffolding. You find yourself up top, and you also find a target in the back corner. So go ahead and pick your favorite shooter or thrower and go ahead and blast that target down. Once the ladder comes to a rest, hop on up and grab the gold brick sitting just hanging out waiting for you. Oh, yeah. All right, gold brick 1 is now done. All right, we're going to stay up on the top of the roof. You don't have to do this, but there are a few studs up here, as well as a few things to break and collect studs. And once you make your way all the way down and around, you're actually going to find that there's this open area over here. You might need to use bolt cutters to get in. We never remembered doing that even before the free play stuff. But anyhow, on the right-hand side of this area, you're going to find a shock panel, which is going to require somebody like Joffrey Brown to go ahead and charge that up. There are a couple of other characters that have the shocker. Not Dane Cook shocker, a different type of shocker. But go ahead and use it, and you will free a worker in Peril, which actually also gives us the option to purchase him. So, Dino Handler Bob, we would request your services, and 45,000 studs isn't too much, so we'll go ahead and pick that up right now. Now, on the other side of this little room here, you can see there is a shock panel up on the wall there. Go ahead and shoot it with Barry, and it'll open up the door, and you can see it's nice and dark in there. So pick a character that can go into dark places like Ian or even Timmy in his night vision goggles. There you can see there is a purple stud. Now, if you have not already grabbed it, that is a red brick, and it's the 2X red brick. So hopefully you guys already grabbed that, and we'll move on to the next item over here. So continuing around the back side, you can see there are a couple of items down on the compass there. Now, I know in previous games we've actually gone to the actual item on the map, tagged it, followed it, gone there. That takes an awful long time, and when there's only so many items and they're all on the mini compass, we figured we'd go ahead and try this out. Let us know what you guys think. And as you can see, we used a raptor to climb up there to the raptor pounce point, and then we just hopped up and grabbed that gold brick floating around. Now, we thought we were going to go ahead and advance around and not go up top, but as it turns out, there is another worker in Peril right there, and we're going to need to go ahead and get back up top. Now, I fell down behind the crack here. I don't know if this is a bug or what, but I could not get out. So I switched to my other character, and I did a nice little edit there to kind of alleviate some of that time of me trying to get out of that little crevasse. But go ahead and switch to a character who can climb all the way up and make your way over to the rope, and go ahead and cut it with a character such as Alan or even Owen. And once you cut that down, it'll free that character, and booyakashow. We'll go ahead and right up next to where we were, you find Dennis Nedry's just hanging out there, and he's a little bit more expensive, costing 145,000, but we'll go ahead and pick him up and add him to our list anyways. All right, the last and next couple of items are actually going to be across from the Visitor Center over here on this little island out in the pond. And the way you get there is you kind of run over here, and you probably notice there's a grapple point out here. Switch to your favorite grappler, throw it out there, and spam the button indicated to go ahead and give you access to a couple of lily pad type jump stops. And I fail at those every time. I am so sorry, but you know what? Hopefully you get a good laugh out of me getting wet every time. So hop all the way out there, and it's really easy to grab the gold bricks sitting there. But before you jump back, go ahead and get out on the dock here and bust up the boxes, which you'll actually find a couple of build-it bricks, which can actually, psych, it's not a build-it brick, it's a tracking item. My bad. And we'll go ahead and use this tracking item, and Barry does a good job. And now we find the build-it bricks, which actually are able to be built up into a photographic moment. And we'll switch on over to Nick Van Owen and take a snapshot of the front. And look at that, Hammond's in there. There's a ghost. I think we just photographed a ghost because Hammond's not there. But we got a gold brick for doing it. We go ahead and dance our little jig. We'll go ahead and look to see, and again, I didn't check the silly. That's another noob moment. They're coming in the future ones, though, I promise. But before you roll out and get all too victorious, head up and look around the front of the area. Otherwise, you might miss old Donald up here, Donald Gennaro. I actually missed him and had to come back and splice this in, so hopefully you guys didn't notice that. Another noob moment, but this time, since I came back, we'll go ahead and splice in the actual Visitor Center. You can see it's misspelled, too. And O to the yeah, but that's going to wrap up Lego Jurassic World Isla Nublar Visitor Center. Free roam. And hey, real quick, I don't know if you guys noticed, the Visitor Center on the kiosk is spelled different than the way I don't know if that's intentional or not, but hey, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, drop a comment down below, or maybe head on to our social pages like Facebook or Twitter. And of course, we do appreciate those likes and dislikes, as long as we get the reasoning for why we were thumbs down. Thumbs down, Bandit. We see you've been hard at work. Anyways, we really love you guys. We love that you love us. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or whatever, like I said, drop them below at any of our social links down in the video description. And as for me, I'm all lost right now, so I'm going to go ahead and jump out to another video. As always, until next time. See ya.